All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Oklahoma Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us this evening. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Questions specific about an institution that you just heard about are certainly welcome, or broader ones for all of our panelists are acceptable as well. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions that are happening this evening, so certainly be sure to sign up for additional ones. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you initially registered. I'd now like to turn it over to our presenters, and we'll start off with the University of Central Oklahoma.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marcus Harmon. I'm the Senior Admissions Counselor here at the University of Central Oklahoma. I just wanted to say thank you for coming to this today. We're really excited to meet with you and tell you about our university and why I think you should come here and visit UCO to see if it's a great college for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just talk a little bit about UCO. What I love about the school is that we have just such a great emphasis on community, and we really just want people to be involved and also enjoy their college experience. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you can get a little bit more information about our institution here at UCO. So let me go ahead and share that with you guys. All right, so this is just some general information about steps to becoming a Bronco. It's just really good information about our university, and also please ask questions. We have someone standing by that can answer those as well. So just a little bit about UCO before we begin. We do want you to be able to get information. So if you do know someone or would like to have this website for later, please screenshot this page, but you can always go to our website to apply to UCO, and you can always visit uco.edu/new to get information about our campus at any time. You can fill out a perspective form, or you can direct a friend to fill out the perspective form as well if they're not here today and would like to get information about our university. So I just wanted to give everybody a few seconds to be able to get that information, and then we'll be able to go ahead and just introduce you to our campus. So UCO is the third largest institution in the state of Oklahoma. We have about 15,000 students on campus. We have students from 36 states and 82 countries. Our average class size is about 26, and we have over 120 different degree programs at UCO. I really love talking about those at the university because we really have degree programs anywhere from accounting all the way to women's studies and anywhere in between. Our biggest and probably our best program at our university is our forensic science, which is known across the world. We have a great degree in nursing. We have many great degrees in business. We have a great math and science basics for students who want to go on to med school. And we're able to do that with small class sizes. That's something that's so important for students to understand. When choosing a college, you want to go somewhere where you're going to have that individual one-on-one attention, and our students get that at UCO. So just something to think about. Excuse me. So our admission requirements have changed a little bit just because of what's going on in the world today and with the pandemic. So we do kind of have the same university standards to get into UCO, a 20 on the ACT or a 1030 on the SAT. Those are now test optional. So if you do not have those scores, what we're really looking for is your GPA. This year, if you have a 2.7 unweighted GPA, you can be admitted to the University of Central Oklahoma. So really, that is what we're looking for to be admitted. But if you would like to be considered for scholarships, you definitely want to make sure that you turn in an ACT or SAT scores, because those will be required for scholarship consideration. Not to mention, you also want to make sure that you complete the application and complete your answers on the essay questions so you can be eligible for all of our scholarships that we offer here at UCO. Oh, excuse me. So you want to definitely submit your application, official high school transcripts, FAFSA. You want to make sure you have that completed. FAFSA just opened up October 1st, and we actually have a FAFSA night that's coming up here pretty soon. So we'll be sending that information out to students that attend this today, and we'll be able to get that information out and your ACT and SAT scores before February 1st, 2021. That is the date of our scholarship deadline this year. So as of right now, February 1st, 2021 is our scholarship deadline to be considered. So you want to make sure you go ahead and apply and get that information turned in. We have so many different scholarships at UCO, so please apply as soon as you can so you're eligible for our automatic academic scholarship, our leadership scholarships, and our Oklahoma Regents scholarships as well. All right, just to go over cost a little bit, UCO, what I love about our university is we're a fairly transparent school about our prices. Our prices haven't changed actually from this year. I should have changed that on the slide and forgot. But great news, we haven't changed our prices. So we still have these here for you to see. So tuition's around $9,000. And we also have room and board and a meal plan, which would be about $17,886. This is the price before financial aid, before scholarships, or any other third-party scholarships that are offered. In fact, many of our students love the fact that UCO does not require you to live on campus. So basically what you're looking at, if you're not using the room and board and you're not using the meals, then you're really looking at just tuition. And in fact, many people get tuition covered by Oklahoma's Promise or other scholarships. So really you're looking at books and fees to help you pay for school. But the $17,886 is around the most that you would ever pay to come to UCO. So definitely getting those scholarships, any outside scholarships, which I love to send students information about, you can be able to get that information from us as well. So just a little bit about the price of UCO. For any students coming out of state, it's around $28,753. And once again, if you get scholarships or if you're living with a relative in the Oklahoma City area or Edmond area, then you don't have to really worry about the room and board or meal plans. But if you would like to utilize it, the price is there. And this is just my general information if you do have questions about anything going on today. So this is my email, my phone number, and I'm on Instagram. Please follow us on Instagram. You can follow me at UCO Marcus, but really you can find pretty much anyone through UCO just by typing in @UCO. There'll be tons of different Instagram handles, and you can actually follow our students and our faculty and staff who are on Instagram as well. So I encourage you to check us out, and definitely if you have questions, type them in the Q&A and we'll be able to answer them. We would love to hear from you, and we're really excited to answer your questions, but also come and visit us. We do in-person tours and virtual tours. You can sign up for those at www.uco.edu/tours. So definitely please go and come and experience campus. We have a great campus tour. We try to match students up with people in their majors, so you'll be able to visit with them. But that is all that I had. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And at this point, I'm just here to answer, I guess, ask questions, or we'll come back to that later. So
yeah, absolutely. If anyone has any questions about UCO, certainly feel free to use the widget at the bottom of the screen and we'll answer those. But at this point, we'll transition to our next institution, which is Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
All right. That's good. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. All right. So yeah, I'm Stephen Harris, and I'm with Southeastern Oklahoma State University. I'm super excited that you guys got to join, and we got to do this, an opportunity for us to reach out to you and share with you what our universities have to offer with you. So we are located about 20 minutes north of the Texas border, so right on the line. We're about 2 hours southeast of Norman and about an hour north of Dallas. We have a few satellite campuses. If you guys know where Idabel, Oklahoma, McAllister, or Ardmore are, we have satellite campuses there. If that's how you would like to attend, of course, we have tons of online classes as well. We're going to roll through our viewbook over here, and the links to this viewbook will be dropped in the chat for you guys. If you want to look at it later, you can feel free, and we're going to kind of go through it a little bit fast. And there's a lot of information here and a lot of that I'm not going to get to cover. Of course, we've only got a limited time. But we're going to try to cover as much as we can. Enrollment this year at Southeastern is at the highest it has ever been. We Set a record last year at 4,800 students. We've set a record again this year at 53, and actually the current number is right above 5,400 students. Our cost for tuition at Southeastern is right about $7,000 a semester. Of course, for a whole year, that's $14,000. And tuition has not been raised at Southeastern for the last 3 years. Like, we're fighting hard, right, to give you a quality education at a very affordable cost. 85% of our students receive some sort of financial aid. We're very proud of that. We are currently requiring ACT scores. Of course, as this year moves on and progresses, we'll see what turns out. But at this moment, we are requiring the ACT scores. A few of our scholarships, which that link will also be dropped in the chat. But we have a few new scholarships this year that we are pretty pumped about. If you have an ACT of 22 and below, and you get accepted to Southeastern, you have an automatic $750 for the next 2 semesters. That's $1,500 for your freshman year that you don't have to do an essay or anything like that for. We have another automatic scholarship that if you have an ACT of 23 and up, you get $1,000 per semester for 8 semesters. That's all 4 years. You'll get $2,000 per year, $8,000 overall, which is huge, especially when that's our price point. We have honors programs and PLC programs, which will be in the link for the scholarships. I encourage you guys, if you are interested, please look at those programs. They are fantastic. We also are really proud of our Native American population here at Southeastern Oklahoma State. 30% of our student population is Native American. We have an office on campus that is here to help you guys and help you excel in becoming a student at Southeastern. We have 7 scholarships that are specifically for Native American students, and we are super pumped about that. As far as majors go at Southeastern, we offer a lot. We have over 65 different majors. Of course, we cannot cover them all. Again, this view book, you guys can go back and look at that. But I'm going to cover a few of them that, I don't know, kind of stick out here at Southeastern. Our occupational safety and health is a world recognized safety degree. We have students come from all over the world to attend our safety program. And job fairs here at Southeastern, that companies from all over America come here to hire our safety grads. It's a fantastic program. Our biology, our pre-med program kind of falls in the biology category. It is, you have to go to pre-med. If you want to go to medical school, you've got to get 4 years in undergrad. Pre-med, pre-dental, pre-pharmaceutical, all those things, and we can help you get there. We have a partnership with OSU's medical school to kind of put you on a fast track to get into their program. You'll get at least the interview process if you go through Southeastern and graduate from us. We also have a fisheries and wildlife degree, which is kind of a niche program, but it's also really, really cool. If you're looking to be a game warden or something like that, you can come here and do the fisheries and wildlife, and it is pretty fun. Of course, our aviation program here at Southeastern is huge. I do encourage you guys, if you're interested in aviation, get your application into us soon. Last year, we only had 50 spots available in our freshman year. Last year, we had 130 applicants for our aviation program, so it is booming, and it's important. And flying is a great career. So if you're interested in that, get your application to us soon. We can start reviewing that and get you into Southeastern as a student. Looking at student life, we have over 70 different student organizations, and that goes from everything from chess club, film club, to intramural sports, to ministries on campus, and Greek life, of course, as well. As far as athletics go, we've got NCAA, we're Division II. Basketball, baseball, football, golf, rodeo, and tennis for men. And for women, we have basketball, cross country, rodeo, softball, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. But we also have a few other things. We're part of the Great American Conference, but we have a few club sports here at Southeastern. We have lacrosse and fishing, which right in our back door is Lake Texoma, which is the 12th largest lake in America. We also have band, cheer, dance, and theater. So if any of those things pique your interest, that could contribute to your life here at Southeastern. When it comes to housing, you can pick from your classic dorm room, 2 people to a room class, or you can pick an apartment style housing that you have your own room and all that good stuff. And if you guys are interested in coming to Southeastern, I encourage you to go to our website, se.edu. That'll also be dropped in chat when I get done. And this little banner at the bottom will follow you around. You can always click visit, apply, or request more info, depending on which one you want to do. We do in-person and virtual visits. And yeah. Super excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. And we hope to see you at Southeastern. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
Great. Thank you so much. And up next is Missouri Southern State University. You are muted, Jason.
Sorry about that, folks. My name is Jason Stockbridge, and I'm with Missouri Southern State University. Thank you all for being here this evening to chat with us. So I'm going to share my screen with y'all. So basically, our city is perfect for college life. We're located in Joplin, Missouri, which is about 2 hours away from here. So perfect enough to be far away, but to come home on the weekends. We are located in the beautiful Ozark Mountains and on the historical Route 66, which is just off of I-44. Joplin is the 4th largest metropolitan area in Missouri, and it offers concerts, sporting events, shopping, dining, recreation, nightlife, and art. Also, so some facts about Missouri Southern. Basically, our class sizes are 81% of all classes at Missouri Southern have 30 students or below. We have 70 plus student organizations on campus, and our student body represents 48 different countries and 42 different states. And we have 15 Division II NCAA teams, and we're known for cross country and track, baseball, softball, golf, and tennis. Our top programs right now are business administration, criminal justice, teacher education, health professions, and biology. With criminal justice, we train all the police officers in the city of Joplin, and we have our own training and shooting facility at Missouri Southern's campus. Also, for health professions, dental hygiene is a big one for us right now. They even clean all the faculty and staff's teeth on campus to give them that extra experience with that. We also have 140 different majors to choose from for certificates, associates, bachelor's degrees, and also 6 master's degree programs on campus. Something to roar about. Our new freshman scholarships just came out. So the top tier is $5,000. Middle tier is $3,500, and the low tier is $2,000. And this is based off of merit based, so your GPA and your ACT scores. Also, we do have competitive scholarships, so foundations. It is an application deadline of December 15th, and that is good for 8 semesters for 4 years. Also, we have performance for those different departments. You have to look at their websites for the requirements as well. Now for athletics, we are Division II. So whatever you get for academic, you also get for athletic. So we don't split the two, you get both. And also we have honor scholarships, and there's a application requirement as well. And you need to meet at least one of the following criteria here. But the most important thing, yes, in-state tuition, even in Oklahoma. The 8 states that border Missouri, including Texas, Hawaii, and the 4 islands, we give in-state tuition to all residents in those states. So you will count for in-state tuition, and it's called the Lion Pride discount. Also can receive university and academic scholarships. Now, with that being said, with everything included, it's right at $14,000 a year. So that does not include your scholarships. So it's going to be way less than that. And also when we're looking at financial aid, basically we look at work study, scholarships, and grants. And hopefully everything is covered in those 3 before we even consider loans. Also, we have 4 different dormitories on campus. So we have traditional, suites, apartments, and quads. The apartments and quads go pretty quick. They are already filled up by the end of the spring semester. So if there's a particular dorm or class that you want to be in, I would recommend going ahead and submitting your official transcripts from high school and your dual credit transcripts, and also your official test scores. So that way you can be admitted, and also to get the ball rolling for housing and classes. Now, for application requirements, you only need to meet one of these requirements listed. You have to have a 2.25 cumulative GPA, a 21 on the ACT, or a 1060 on the SAT. And we do super score on both, or be in the top 50 percentile of your graduating class. And of course, yes, you get to meet Rory, and that's our mascot. But yes, we do have tours. We have virtual and in person, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. or 10 a.m. on Fridays. And also, we do have Join the Pride in the fall and Show Me Moso in the spring. And right now, we have one coming up. It's on October 17th if you'd like to come. Or if that date does not work, we do have some other dates if you would like to get in touch with me or register at the website on the page. So, are you ready to roar in 2021? If so, do you have any questions? And of course, our information for the Office of Admissions and my information's right here. If you do have any questions, please put it in the Q&A, and I would be very helpful to answer those questions for you. And if you would like more information, if you do have your phone, please scan the QR code here or go to this website to fill out a prospect card so we could get some more information to you, or email me about scheduling a one-on-one visit or scheduling a campus visit soon. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Jason. And our next institution is USAO. Your microphone is muted, Annie.
It's Annie. I'm from Chickasha, Oklahoma. We are from the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. It is about 40 minutes from Norman, an hour and a half from the city. I will go ahead and also share my screen with you guys. We are Oklahoma's only public liberal arts college. Public meaning we are very affordable. Liberal arts meaning that we are going to bring you guys that private school education at a public school cost. We have around 850 students on our campus right now, especially during COVID and all of that has been good for us because we've been able to keep our classes on campus with no COVID cases so far. We have lots of things you can come study. A lot of people think we only have science and arts, whereas those are our big programs. We also have pre-dentistry, pre-health, pre-medicine, pre-nursing, drama, music. We have a new criminal education minor you could take. So anything you want to do, we can find it for you in Chickasha. I normally play videos, but if you want to check out our housing, please schedule a campus tour. We have dorm style living as well as apartment style living. We can get you in with a 22 ACT score and a 3.0. We are having testing optional as well for us. So if you didn't take the ACT or SAT, you can have a 3.0 GPA and be in the top 25 ranking of your class, or you could have an 824 on the ACT and a 3.0 and be in the top 50%. Basically, there's a lot of ways you guys can get in. If you don't fall in any of those, you can do an interview with our board, and we will admit you based on leadership, principles, or any talents you might have. Like, please apply. We want to get you guys admitted. One of my favorite things about USAO is the cost. We are coming in at $8,070 a semester. I guarantee it'll be under $10,000 a semester. I pray that you don't have to pay $600 for books, but you might have to. But you can't beat that. That's one of the best prices around. We also have all new scholarships for incoming freshmen. Every single freshman will receive a scholarship if you apply, starting at $1,000 and going up from there. If you have Oklahoma's Promise, we want to make it really easy for you. Also, if you are a dependent of an Oklahoma educator, apply. We have lots of money for you guys. Tons of ways to be involved in campus. We have 2 swimming pools, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor, volleyball. Every dorm has a library, a movie theater. We do have a huge library. It's really awesome. I really miss the cafeteria, the best salad bar ever, no joke. We have Pokemon Club. That's our huge art festival we have on campus every year. We have lots of sports for men and women, softball, baseball, soccer, track, golf, all kinds of stuff there. And the most important thing about USAO is we're giving you that IDS education. Basically, we're trying to teach you to think for yourself, speak for yourself, and be yourself. No other school in Oklahoma does classes like us. They can't do education like we can. Our basics are a little bit different, but we are teaching you how to attack this world from your point of view and defend what you think. And I think that's very important in today. That's it. Please follow us on Instagram at USAO Bound. If you guys have any questions, my email is aroberts@usao.edu. And please check us out to schedule an on-campus or virtual tour, usao.edu/tour. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks, Annie. Just a reminder for everyone to use the Q&A widget, as we have one more presentation and then we'll transition to the Q&A portion of the evening. But up next is Murray State College.
Hi, everyone. I'm Katie, and I am the recruitment coordinator for Murray State College. Let me get this pulled up here. All right, Murray State College. Murray State College is located in southeastern Oklahoma in the little rural town of Tishomingo. We want you to be part of the Murray family. At Murray, we know your name. At Murray, we are a small community college, so we keep our class sizes 20 to 24 students. That way our professors get to know you, get to know your name. When they see you walking across campus between classes, they can yell at you, say hi, ask how you're doing, ask how your classes are going. Murray has an open door policy, meaning that no minimum ACT score is required to enroll in classes at Murray. And from Murray, you can go anywhere. Some of the big programs that Murray has in the Allied Health Department is the nursing program, and you can become a registered nurse in 2 years. The physical therapist assistant program and the occupational therapy assistant program, all three of those programs are based on an application process, which it takes your ACT score, your prereq scores, and they pick the top in the application process. So even though you don't have to have an ACT score to enroll in classes, they take that to determine getting into some of the specialty programs. A couple of other programs that Murray has is a gunsmithing program, and there are only 6 in the nation, so it's pretty cool that there's one located in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. It is also based on an application, and then we also have the veterinary nursing program, which is a point system, ACT score, prereq scores, application process, but we also have a pre-vet or a vet assisting program that you can enroll in and kind of get your foot in the door, learn about the vet nursing program, and get the assisting certificate out of the way during that first year of college as well. Murray State College has an awesome concurrent program. Concurrent student enrollment is designed to give high school students the opportunity to take collegiate level courses while still in high school. You can get your Comp 1, college algebra, chemistry out of the way and never even step foot on the Murray campus because you can do it all online. That's pretty awesome. Concurrent students can take the classes in person, online, or via Zoom. You would contact the academic advisor for more details on that and to get enrolled. There is a Rising Star Scholarship, which you would get $250 for every A or B you take in a concurrent class that you can use toward when you become a full-time student to help pay for tuition at Murray. Great incentive there to get those classes out of the way while still in high school. Some other tuition waivers and scholarships that Murray has to offer is the President Scholars Program, or PSP, which is a leadership-based scholarship, and it is an awesome group of students. I was a part of PSP, and it helped me become who I am. And you help in the community, you help raise money for fundraisers, community events, the school, you travel to the Capitol, you get to know so many students on campus and just lead so many activities, and it's definitely something to be a part of and try to apply to get in. There are the concurrent tuition waivers that I talked about, the Rising Star scholarships, and several foundation scholarships as well to apply for. The application process, super easy. It's all online at mscok.edu. There is a $10 application fee. And then once you fill out your application, submit it, then you would just turn in your ACT, your SAT scores, your immunization record, and your transcript. And then you would contact the advisor and enroll for classes. Murray offers classes in the fall, spring, and summer, and we offer them in person, online, or HighFlex via Zoom. And there are a select number of 100% online degree options, so you never even have to come to Tisch if you want to do it all online. Super cool that we offer that. We also have 8-week block classes and intersessions in May and July. Housing on campus, we have the Aggie Suites, which is the typical female dorm, 3 different 3-story buildings with 5 individual rooms and 2 restrooms. There's McKee Hall, which is a traditional 1 building, 3 stories, double occupancy per room with a new updated community bathroom on each floor with a common area with a TV and couch. We have the Aggie Flats, which is off campus, and it is 1 person, single occupancy, full bathroom, which our gunsmithers traditionally stay out there just because their schedules are a bit different than everybody else on campus. And then we have a newly remodeled laundry facility with 9 washer and dryer sets available to all MSC housing students, which is housed in the Student Life and Student Housing facility building. Talking about student life, Murray has over 20 clubs and organizations that you can get involved with and be a part of. And those organizations, they help put on homecoming, the transfer and career fairs, the Aggie ambassadors. There's student life ambassadors, which help put on these events. And then there's Aggie ambassadors, which help give tours to prospective students. The student life, they hold cookouts, fun runs, all kinds of social media giveaways, virtual visits, and movie nights at the local theater. Murray has women and men basketball, women's golf, men's golf, women and men's soccer, softball, baseball, and esports, which is the online gaming. It is a tuition waiver. You have to be a full-time college student, but you do not have to live or play on campus. You can play from home if your internet is up par. It's pretty cool. A little bit about Tishomingo. It's the home of Blake Shelton. So he has his Old Red restaurant and gift shop in town. Very good. Got to stop by there. The Indie Cinema, cute little movie theater, plays all the hit new movies. Blue River Fishing and Hunting, the Wildlife Refuge. And Tish is a small town community, and we're located 15 minutes from the closest Walmart in Medill. And we are doing in-person tours, so you can go online to mscok.edu to schedule that. And if you have any questions, please shoot them in the Q&A box and we'll get those answered. Thanks.
Great. Thank you so much, Katie.
Yep.
As you've now heard from all of our institutions, just a reminder to use the Q&A widget if you have any specific questions about the individual college and university offerings or general ones that you'd like to hear from our experts. While we wait to see if any do get submitted, we can bring all of our presenters back. And a few of you mentioned kind of the availability of campus tours and whether you're offering them on campus right now or not. When people do eventually have a chance to kind of make it to your campus, what's the one place that you think they have to see, that they can't miss when they step foot on your campus? We can go in the same order as our initial presentations.
Okay, so I'm very partial to areas on campus being the places where I usually eat because those are all amazing. But really, we just opened a new co-op center, and that's where we're having our new esports arena. We have just brand new equipment, brand new virtual reality experiences. Students really have to start coming in and seeing it because it's amazing. We're actually helping out a lot of the area high schools start their esports programs, and it's really, really been awesome. So if you do step foot on campus, please let us know you would like to see the co-op and see our brand new esports arena. We're actually going to be offering esports degrees in the next few years. So it's really exciting and really fun.
Yeah, I think whenever I think of Southeastern, one of my favorite memories, I went to school all 4 years here, and one of my favorite spots on campus was definitely the library. Maybe it's a little nerdy, I don't know. Cool. They've got tons of books and tons of cool spots to sit down and read and learn and grow, things to figure out, spaces for you to computer labs, study rooms, some lounge areas, really relaxing and really fun. So I love the library, and also our front lawn area is really cool. We have magnolia trees here in Durant. They're evergreen trees, so they never turn brown and leaves fall off. So they're green all year round, but they're like a regular tree, right? They're not like a pine tree or anything like that. So they're super cool too. So our front lawn is scattered all across with those big magnolia trees, so those are fun.
So at Missouri Southern right now, we're we have a lot of places that are open. So we have a lot of grass areas that we can spread out and do different activities on campus. But one of the main things is downtown Joplin. Every third Thursday, the community gets together and brings concert bands. As you know, Joplin is the entertainment mecca of Missouri. That's what I'm calling it, because everybody and anybody comes to Joplin. So if you're interested in music or cultural arts, this is your place to be, especially on a Thursday night. There's always something to do in Joplin.
I would say if you come to USAO to tour campus, you would have to go into our National Library. It houses the books, the Student Success Center where you can receive free tutoring anytime, the Drover Den, which is our hangout spot, and also the corgi who lives in the library named Drover, and he is so cute, so you have to come see him.
My favorite spot on the campus of Murray is to show off the Student Success Center, which is located in our library. It is newly remodeled, updated, and everybody is super passionate about it. We have our own little study rooms that are connected to a big screen that the students can reserve throughout the semester, free of cost. The tutors, we have peer tutors, we have the writing center, which students can submit a written draft or email or paper to the tutors, and then they will edit it, give advice to, make it better and send it back to the students. And that's something that I'm super proud of, and I'm just so passionate about showing off to prospective students.
Great, thank you so much, and thank you everyone for answering. It looks like the Q&A is a little bit on the quieter side, so I will just take this moment to thank all of our viewers for joining us, as well as our presenters for giving part of their evening to us. When this webinar ends, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we would appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, just a reminder that this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so certainly be sure to sign up for any additional ones. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all others at the same website where you initially submitted your registration. Thanks again and have a great evening.